Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu says modern technological tools like artificial intelligence can be used for making life easier but also poses threats like deep fake. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar says respect and credibility of India and its economy have grown manifold during recent years. Government holds all-party meeting in New Delhi ahead of winter session of Parliament beginning Monday. All arrangements put in place for counting of votes for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. And in badminton, Priyanshu Rajawat to face Taiwan's Yu Zhenqi in the men's singles semi-final match of the Syed Modi International tournament in Lucknow this evening. President Droupadi Murmu has said that the modern technological tools like artificial intelligence can be used for making life easier, but at the same time it poses a social threat like deep fake. To overcome this, moral-based education can show us the direction, she said. The President was addressing the 111th convocation ceremony of Rashtriya Sant Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University today.
आज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का उपयोग हमारे जीवन को सुगम बना रहा है, लेकिन डीप फेक के लिए इसका उपयोग समाज के लिए खतरा है। इस संदर्भ में नैतिकता से युक्त शिक्षा हमें राह दिखा सकते हैं।
While mentioning the significant number of female students getting degrees in this convocation, President informed that the Rashtriya Sant Tukdoji Maharaj Nagpur University has more than half of female students out of a total of 80,000 students who graduated today.
डिग्री प्राप्त करने वाले करीब 80,000 विद्यार्थियों में आधी से ज्यादा बेटियां हैं। मैं उन 129 विद्यार्थियों को भी विशेष बधाई देती हूं, जिन्होंने आज पीएचडी की उपाधि प्राप्त की है। बहुत ही प्रसन्नता की बात है कि इन 129 पीएचडी प्राप्त करने वाले विद्यार्थियों में 57 बेटियां हैं।
President Droupadi Murmu also said that the alumni of this university will play an important role in making the university a global centre of excellence. Maharashtra Governor and University Chancellor Ramesh Bass, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari, Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and others were present on the occasion. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar today said that India's economy as well as its global respect and credibility has increased manifold in the recent years. Mr. Dhankhar said this while delivering the prestigious Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Lecture of Akashvani in New Delhi today. He said today the countries of the world want to listen to India and respect its views, and the entire world has recognized the skills and talent of India's youth. The Vice President said a decade ago the Indian economy was counted among the fragile five, but today it is the fifth largest economy in the world.
दुनिया के देश चिंतित थे कि भारत फ्रेजाइल 5 से कैसे ऊपर आए। ये मात्र एक दशक पहले की बात है और आज का नतीजा यह है कि हमने यूके को और फ्रांस को पीछे छोड़कर 2022 में एक महारत हासिल किया और भारत दुनिया की 5वीं बड़ी महाशक्ति बना। ये सब 140 करोड़ देशवासियों की कड़ी मेहनत और कुशल नेतृत्व का परिणाम है।
Mr. Dhankar highlighted that India has become the first country in the world to reach the southern end of the moon. He also said the country has made several achievements in the field of digital public infrastructure and digital payments. Talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Mann Ki Baat program, Mr. Dhankar said, it is probably the first program in the history of radio which is so regular and has completed the journey of 107 episodes so far.
जब तकनीकी प्रगति की बात हो रही है तो मैं रेडियो का भी जिक्र करना चाहूंगा। रेडियो के इतिहास में मन की बात संभवतः पहला कार्यक्रम है जो इतना नियमित और इसने 107 एपिसोड का सफर पूरा कर लिया है। जब मैंने मन की बात के 100वें एपिसोड के कार्यक्रम में अपने आप को सम्मिलित किया, देश के प्रधानमंत्री ने किन किन लोगों के दिल को छुआ, वो सब हमारी प्रगति और अर्थव्यवस्था की रीढ़ की हड्डी बने। इसके लिए मैं भारत के रेडियो और इसके संस्थान को बहुत बधाई देता हूं।
Mr. Dhankar said at present efforts have been made to free the country from problems like corruption and dynasty politics.
आज के दिन सरकारी तंत्र पूरी तरह से भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त है और भारत की जो शासकीय व्यवस्था है जिसमें अधिकारी रीढ़ की हड्डी हैं, उन अधिकारियों को अपनी प्रतिभा दिखाने का मौका मिला है और मैं उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं। वो साधुवाद के पात्र हैं कि उनकी योग्यता का फायदा भारत के जनमानस को मिल रहा है।
Speaking on the occasion, Secretary Information and Broadcasting Apurva Chandra said that the prestigious Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Lecture has been organized since 1969, in which a range of eminent leaders and personalities like Atal Bihari Vajpayee, VP Singh and Yogi Adityanath participated in the program and expressed their views. He said the topics chosen this year's Memorial Lecture is very meaningful, as in this direction, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra on the 15th of November from Khunti of Jharkhand, which is a major step towards attainment of this aim of saturation of schemes. Mr. Chandra informed that the vans prepared by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting will visit 2.70 lakh Gram Panchayats across the country and apprise the people about government's various schemes. Prasar Bharati CEO Gaurav Dwivedi, Principal Director General Akashvani News Dr. Vasudha Gupta and other senior officers attended the program. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is a movement to achieve the aim of self-reliant and developed India by 2047. He was addressing the villagers at the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra program at Chandu Vav in Gir Somnath district yesterday evening. Mr. Shah said through Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, the government aims to achieve 100% saturation of all flagship programs of the government all over the country. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha attended the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra at Panchayat Dhok Waziran Nagrota yesterday. He congratulated the Panchayati Raj institution representatives and people for the enthusiastic participation. Mr. Sinha urged them to reach out to the maximum number of families, generate awareness about government schemes and encourage enrollment of potential beneficiaries. Mr. Sinha urged the people to actively participate in the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, avail the on-spot services been provided and disseminate the information about schemes.
विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा का जो ध्येय है, मुझे लगता है कि वो समृद्धि से जुड़ा हुआ है। खासतौर से पिछले 9-10 वर्षों में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का विशेष ध्यान रहा है। खास वंचित लोग हैं, दूरस्थ इलाके में रहने वाले लोग हैं, और आप देखें कितना बड़ा बदलाव हुआ है। पिछले 9 वर्षों में करीब 13.5 करोड़ लोग इस देश के गरीबी रेखा के बाहर निकल गए।
The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in the rural areas of Himachal Pradesh is witnessing significant enthusiasm among people. Despite the harsh winter in the remote regions of Lahaul Spiti, residents have stepped out of the homes to gather information about the central government schemes. During this initiative, beneficiaries of various welfare schemes shared the experiences and expressed gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
मेरा नाम जावित्री देवी है। मैं ग्राम पंचायत बारपा से बोल रही हूँ। मैंने आयुष्मान कार्ड बनाया है जिसका 5 लाख तक फायदा है और मैं प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का धन्यवाद करती हूँ और लोगों से अनुरोध करती हूँ वो भी आयुष्मान कार्ड बनाएं।
हमारे को प्रधानमंत्री किसान योजना मिली है, वो काफी लाभ हो गया जिससे जो साल का हमारे को 6,000 रुपया मिलता है जी।
प्रियंका, जब से प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उज्ज्वला के तहत हमारे को गैस चूल्हा दिया है, तब से हमारा समय की बचत होती है और खाना बनाना बहुत ईजी हो गया है।
Devotees from across the world will be able to reach Ayodhya through flight by end of this month. Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia today reviewed the preparedness of under-construction Sri Ram International Airport in Ayodhya. He said that Sri Ram International Airport in Ayodhya will start functioning this month and it will showcase the cultural capacity of Ayodhya to the visitors. He said that the first phase will be completed soon. The airport will have the capacity of 2 to 3 flights per hour and it can land planes like Boeing 737 and Airbuses. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Government today asserted that it is ready for discussion on any issues in the winter session of Parliament beginning Monday. An all-party meeting was convened by it in New Delhi to seek cooperation from political parties to ensure the smooth functioning of both the houses of Parliament during the session. Briefing media after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said the government has urged all parties to cooperate in the smooth functioning of the two houses.
17th लोकसभा का आखिरी सेशन है, तो इसलिए स्ट्रक्चर डिबेट के लिए सरकार और हमारा पार्टी दोनों तैयार है। We are fully ready बिकॉज हमने माननीय मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में गत 5 साल में जो कुछ भी काम किया है और जो भी हमको सफलता मिले है उसका भी हम चर्चा करना चाहते हैं. वी वांट दैट हाउस शुड रन स्मूथली. तो हम बहुत इसमें हमारा आग्रह है, सरकार का भी आग्रह है, हमारा पार्टी का भी आग्रह है.
Mr. Joshi said that 19 bills are scheduled to be taken up in the session. Union Ministers Rajnath Singh and Arjun Ram Meghwal, Congress leader Jairam Ramesh, Sudeep Bandopadhyay of the TMC, Nama Nageshwara Rao of BRS, Ilamaram Karim of the CPIM were among those who attended the meeting. The winter session of Parliament will continue till the 22nd of this month, in which there will be 15 sittings. The winter session of Parliament is commencing on Monday. News Services Division of Akashvani will bring you special discussion on issues before Parliament and Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde tonight. Issues before Parliament program can be heard on the Akashvani Rainbow channel, and Sansad ke Samaksh Mudde can be heard tonight on Akashvani Gold and Indraprasth channel from 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.com and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. All arrangements have been put in place for counting of votes for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. The Election Commission has revised the date of counting for the election to the Legislative Assembly of Mizoram from the 3rd of December to the 4th of December. The Commission decided to change the date of counting after receiving several representations from various quarters requesting for change in the date of counting due to 3rd December being a Sunday, which is of special significance for the people of Mizoram. In Rajasthan, counting of votes will start at 8 in the morning tomorrow. Chief Electoral Officer of the state, Praveen Gupta, said that counting of votes will take place at 36 centres. More from a correspondent.
Elaborate security arrangements have been made at the counting centers and its surrounding areas. Meanwhile, senior leaders of BJP and Congress have claimed that the next government will be formed by their party. At the same time, leaders of BSP, National Democratic Party and other parties have expressed hope that there will be a divided mandate in the state and no party will be able to form the government without their support. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Madhya Pradesh, 2,533 candidates, including 252 women, are in the fray for 230 seats of the state assembly. In Chhattisgarh, counting of votes will be held for all the 90 constituencies. Talking to newspersons in Raipur, CEO Reena Baba Saheb Kangale said, under the supervision of returning officers and assistant returning officers, around 4,600 officials have been deputed for the counting of votes. In Telangana, a total of 49 counting centres have been set up. About 40 companies of Central Armed Police have been deployed as 3-tier security arrangements have been placed at all counting centres.
News Services Division of Akashvani brings to you special program on results of assembly elections in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Telangana on Sunday the 3rd of December. Results update, bilingual discussions and in-depth analysis with eminent experts from 9:30 in the morning to 9:30 p.m. Stay tuned to Akashvani Gold and the entire national network of Akashvani.
In the ongoing Syed Modi International Badminton Tournament in Lucknow, India's Priyanshu Rajawat will face Taiwan's Yu Zhenqi in the men's singles semi-final match this evening. Taijul Islam picked up his second 10-wicket haul in Test to take Bangladesh to a historic 150-run win over New Zealand on the final day of the first Test in Sylhet today. This is Bangladesh's second ever win over New Zealand and the first at home against them. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Droupadi Murmu says modern technological tools like artificial intelligence can be used for making life easier, but also poses threats like deep fake. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar says respect and credibility of India and its economy have grown manifold during recent years. Government holds all-party meeting in New Delhi ahead of winter session of Parliament beginning Monday. All arrangements put in place for counting of votes for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Telangana tomorrow. And in badminton, Priyanshu Rajawat to face Taiwan's Yu Zhenqi in the men's singles semi-final match of the Syed Modi International Tournament in Lucknow this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.